Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and safe. Today, we are dealing with the topic, chapter number 5, that is coal and petroleum. We use various materials for our basic needs. Some of them are found in nature and some have been made by human efforts. Air, water, soil, and minerals are obtained from nature. They are called natural resources. Natural resources can be broadly classified into two kinds: inexhaustible natural resources. These resources are present in unlimited quantity in nature and are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. Example: sunlight. Exhaustible natural resources. The amount of these resources in nature is limited. They can be exhausted by human activities. Examples of these resources are forest, wildlife, minerals, coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. In this chapter, we will learn about some exhaustible natural resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas. These were found from the dead remains of living organisms, so they are also known as fossil fuels. So let us first deal with coal. Coal is one of the fuel used to cook food. Earlier, it was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engine. It also used in thermal power plants to produce electricity. Coal is also used as a fuel in various industries. Where does we get coal from and how it is formed? Let us see the story of coal. About 300 million years ago, the earth had dense forest in a low-lying wetland areas. Due to natural process like flooding, these forests got buried under the soils. As more soil deposited over them, they were compressed. The temperature also rose as they sank deeper and deeper. Under high pressure and high temperature, dead plants got slowly converted to coal. As the coal contains mainly carbon, the slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Since it was formed from the remains of vegetation, coal is also called as a fossil fuels. A coal mine is shown in the diagram over here, that is figure 5.2. When the heated in air, coal burns and produce mainly carbon dioxide gas. Coal is produced in industries to get some useful products such as coke, coal tar and coal gas. Let us see first about coke. It is tough, porous and black substance. It is almost pure from the carbon. Coke is used in the manufacture of steel and in the extractions of many metals. Second is coal tar. It is black, thick liquid with unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. Products obtained from coal tar are used for starting materials or manufacturing various substances used in our everyday life, in industry, in synthetic dyes, drugs, perfumes, plastics, photographic materials, roofing, and so on. Let us see next, that is coal gas. Coal gas is obtained during the process of coal to get coke. It is used as a fuel in many industries situated near the coal processing plants. Next is petroleum. You may know that petrol is used as a fuel in light mobiles such as motorcycles, scooters, cars. Heavy motor vehicles like trucks, tractors run on the diesel. Petrol and diesels are obtained from the natural resources called petroleum. Do you know how petroleum is formed? Petroleum was formed from the organisms living in the seas. These organisms died, their body settles at the bottom of the seas and got covered with the layers of sand and clay. Over the millions of years, absence of air, high temperature, high pressure transformed the dead gas into the petroleum and natural gas. Looking at the figure 5.4, it shows that the deposit of petroleum and natural gas. You see that the layer containing petroleum, oil and gases in the above that of water. Why it is so? Recall the oil and gas are lighter than the water and do not mix with it. Now let us see refining of petroleum. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It is unpleasant odor. It is mixed of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oils, paraffin, wax. The process of separating the various constituents fractions of petroleum is known as refining. It is carried out in a petroleum refinery. Various constituents of petroleum and their uses are given in the table. Please go through it. Next, we will see regarding to natural gas. Natural gas is very important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure and compressed natural gas. CNG is used for power generation. It is now being used as a fuel for transport vehicles because it is less polluting. It is a cleaner fuel. The great advantage of CNG is it can be directly used for burning in homes and factories, where it can be supplied through pipes, such as networks of pipelines exist in Vadodara, Gujarat, some parts of Delhi and other places. Natural gas is also used as a starting materials for manufacturing of numbers of chemicals and fertilizers. India has a vast source of natural gases. In our country, natural gases has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and in the Krishna and Godavari deltas. Now, let us see some natural resources. Some natural resources are limited. You know that coal and petroleum are the fossil fuels. It requires the dead organisms millions of years to get converted into the fuels. On the other hand, we know that reserves for these wells last at most a few hundred years. Moreover, burning of these fuels in the major cause air pollution. There are also linked to global warming. It is therefore necessary that we use them wisely and save our environment. All India the Petroleum Conservation Research Association advise people how to save petrol diesel while driving. The tips: first, drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. Switch off the engine at traffic lights or at the place where you have to wait. Ensure correct tire pressure and ensure regular maintenance of the vehicle. Thank you. I hope you have understood it.